channel. If you're new, thanks for coming. I was going to do a quick one today. Dropped my daughter off at her boyfriend's last night, and local council's having a yearly hard rubbish collection, and about 6 or 7 houses away from his house I seen this old fish tank on the ground being thrown out. So I stopped and grabbed it, and yeah, just going to go through it and see, first thing, if it doesn't leak, and then see what else is working on it, see if it's savable, and yeah, at the least I'm gonna at least get a bucket of gravel out of it. Anyway, I'm gonna clean it up, see what's working. I measured it up. It's 500 mil long, 300 wide, 300 deep, so I'm thinking about 45 litres, 12 gallons. So yeah, let's just, it's a nice day, so I'll just go through it and see what we got. If it's not savable, I'll just chuck it out in our hard rubbish in the next 3 weeks. But we'll go through, might get some spare parts, we'll just find out what's working, what's not, if it's savable. Cheers. This is what we got. It was 9 o'clock at night, so it was dark, I couldn't have a good look, but I'm having a good look now. It is Blue Planet. Usually Blue Planets aren't too bad. So, got the light, we'll find out whether that's working or not. Filtration system, is that working? With gravel, got a few ornaments, a net, that's always a bonus, and a little air pump. So yeah, I'll just start testing shit and seeing what's going on. But looks like a kid's one. I just grabbed a bit of foam that I have spare. I won't cut it yet until I know if it's not leaking. So yep, okay, I'm gonna get a cord and let's start plugging the light in, see if it works. Okay, got me power cord. Let's try the lights first. You reckon they're gonna work? I don't think so, but we'll find out. Well, who knows? Nah. Light's not working. Okay. To be expected, I suppose. That's why it's thrown out. But yeah, it's got screws. I couldn't. Anyway, I'll look into that later after I establish whether it's leaking or not. Oh, I dropped the cord. Oh, I've got the cord. What else we got in here? We got air stone. Yeah, check that out later. Got a net. No holes in it. Bit torn on the edges, but workable. So, okay. Let's try the air pump. Is that working? Looks like a little 3-watt, 1 outlet. It does have high and low on there, so alright, let's just plug it in, see if it's working. Oh yeah, we have noise. A little bit of it. Let's try. Yeah, you hear that? Okay. Work a high-low. Okay, no bonus. That can go. I'll give it a clean later when I've got the water in for a few hours, and then I'll start cleaning everything else while I just establish whether it's leaking. And yeah, 2.5 watt actually, 160 litre an hour flow rate. Okay, so that's okay. All right, now let's move on to this filter system. I got a couple of these spare ones from other ones. You know, at least I could probably use the medium. Anyway, shouldn't probably plug it in when it's not in water, but I'll just plug it in and see if we get a click from the impeller or whatever. No, that's the light. Okay. Let's try the proper one. Oh yeah, you hear that? So impeller's working. So that's okay. We're not take it, you know, some of the bigger Blue Planet ones, the 70, 90 litre ones, the plastic that this filter box media sits in, when you take the box out, you can take the plastic out, but this one being smaller, you can't. But that's alright. If it's working, I can leave it. If not, I'll get a sponge filter. Okay, 2 out of 3 ain't bad. And we got the gravel, of course, which looks like a good bucket or more. And definitely a kid's tank. Little, what's her name? Dory, whatever. Yeah, put them in a bucket, clean them up, toothbrush or something. Not my cup of tea, but I'll keep them because, yeah, I just keep stuff. Might be handy one day, or I can, you know, sometimes kids come buy fish and something, if give it to them or something, do something with it. And another Nemo, little faded on one side, so has been used for a while, the tank. And another, oh, okay, this one's got a airline inside, so it looks like it's got the hole in the top, so it's a bubble one. That's pretty fun. Some kid will enjoy that maybe, or even maybe me. No. Alright, so that's good. So not too bad. Let's just, the main issue of course is does it hold water. So I'll get the gravel out, get the water in carefully so there's no spillage, and then I'll let it run for a while and clean it. Okay, got all the gravel out, about 8 litres of gravel, a bucket full, that's okay. And yeah, it looks like maybe it hasn't been sitting in the garage for a long time because there's a little bit of water, gravel at the bottom. So anyway, move on, fill it and find out. I won't do anything yet until I find out. And here we go, just filling it slowly. See what happens. Wish me luck. Okay, good and bad. Tank doesn't seem to be leaking, but it's only been 10 minutes. The impeller is making noise, but nothing's pumping through. So I'm gonna disconnect it and pull it apart, see if I can clean it up, see if I can get going. If not, just be a sponge filter. Anyway, okay, give the impeller a bit quick clean, and it's pumping through. I don't know whether because these are dried out or whatever, but it is working on the flow rate. When I pump it to high, it's overflowing a bit, so I've just got it on low at the moment. When you seal this up, it stops leaking, and we've got a little bit of flow coming out of there. The Venturi ain't doing nothing, so I'm gonna have to go through it and clean everything properly. But we put the tabs back down, and it's working as it should. So that was an easy clean, so that's good. So it's not leaking, and I'm going to have that sort of filtration if I want. And it's still got the little, you know, end bit on it, which most of them don't have. So I've got sponge filter pre-capture shit I can put over that, but I'm going to let it run here a couple of hours, maybe overnight, I don't know. And I'll just start cleaning it. So that was an easy fix. I don't know whether they didn't know how to pull an impeller apart and clean it and put it back, but that solved the issue of the water flow, and enough there. Small, I mean, you can always, you run that or put, anyway, so many options, sponge filter, air stones, whatever, but that's good. It's not dripping, so yeah, another plus. Okay guys, another little bit of success. This one last half hour. Pulled the light out, cleaned it, bought a $4.50 globe, so just, yeah, so that's what I've spent $4.50 on it. But I put the other globe in, it didn't work. I just wanted to find out whether it was the globe or not first, but then I pulled it apart, just got all these screws, pulled everything apart, and now cleaned the contacts. Now we have light. Really good. So yeah, maybe, I don't know what I'll do. I might clean it up and I can keep, everything's working, so really good. May keep it, or maybe I'll sell it. Might be able to get $50 for it. Okay, it's coming up good. Clean the glass. The plastic coming up alright, a bit faded, maybe it's been in the sun or maybe it's old. But now I'm gonna it's still working, the Venturi's coming back a bit better now, but I'm gonna take this out so I can clear the plastic around the supports there, and I'm gonna go through this media box for the filter and see what's in there. They used to always carry carbon in these ones, and I absolutely hate carbon. You know, once it gets saturated, it just puts everything back in the tank. So I'm going to go through that and see what's in there, and then decide. Probably use my own media anyway. Yep, and as I suspected, they got massive carbon in it. So, yep, I'm chucking the carbon. Got some media and some things, so I'll use this, clean this out, but I'm throwing the carbon out, cleaning it up. I hate carbon. Some of you love it, but I absolutely hate it. It's a waste of time and money. Okay, just finished cleaning the filters and the ornaments and stuff. Just going to put it back together. The old trusty toothbrush. Oh, excuse me, got to sneeze. You just got 3 slots. I cleaned everything really good. And just put the slots back in, all the dividers in the slots. Very simple. Quite good systems, these ones. There's your intake there. When I had it running before, I did notice a little consistent drip here, like drip, drip, drip every 20-30 seconds, but just one drip. And I thought initially that was because it's not a level ground, it's not a level tank. But when I'm cleaning it, you can see the O-ring in here has perished and there's a little gap there. But that ain't going to be an issue with the water just dripping in. So just clean that, whatever. What I'm going to do, got the bio balls, just going to put them in the intake. That's where the water's going to come in. Just going to put them there. I've chucked all that charcoal out, and I've got these. I'm just going to put these in. Maybe not enough. So at the moment, I'm just going to put them in like such. There may be gaps that goes around, but I can put something else. And then I just got some little bio things. I'm gonna put those just in there as well at the moment, just like such. I mean, I can always adjust it. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. It's gonna make a nice little fry tank, I think. Or if I get the opportunity, maybe I'll flog it off for $50 or something. Anyway, the Venturi's working good now, and just put the Venturi end up above the outlet, so it sucks. And then you just got these ones just clip in, and then I'll clean these as well. So they're going to go on the intake there. So yeah, clean the little things. So I'm pretty happy. A couple hours work, but everything's working. So I'm going to drain out the bit of dirt in there and then clean the outside. I've cleaned it pretty good. The only issue I can see is that the cover is a bit faded, but if I do go to sell it, I'll just, when I find the ammonia, if I can't, I'll get some cloudy ammonia and clean the plastic properly with that before I use it. But at the moment, it would suffice for me, no worries. So I've probably spent $4.50. That's the good thing about these older style lights. LED lights are great, but when they break, you got to replace the whole unit. So this one, I just went and bought a $4.50 house fluoro light, screw-in style, to check if the light. And then when it wasn't the bulb,
pulled everything apart, cleaned the connections, and put the original bulb back in, and it worked. And the other one worked as well. So I'll just keep that as a spare. So technically it cost me $4.50, but maybe not because I've got a spare one. So thanks very much for watching. I might get it set up, show you when it's finished, but if not, yeah, consider subscribing, leave a comment, and enjoy your fish, enjoy your plants, enjoy your life, and always fun getting something for free. Bye, see you next time, hopefully. Cheers.
Okay, it's just on dusk, so it's been running for about 3 hours. Yeah, hasn't cleared up as much as I like, but anyway, gotta put a sponge filter, pre-filter thing over the intake. Yeah, the light ain't that strong, and it's not really central, but that's the way it's designed. See up there, it's not really, doesn't shine in the center of the tank, it shines there, but that's okay, it's working. The air pump and the bubbler is working, but it's not, I just wanted to, so what's that, 4 hours the air pump's been running, it's not overheating or nothing. Got the Venturi working really good, and it's on maximum flow at the moment, but you can see that's three hours, and yeah, working fine. So okay, there you go. I'm pretty happy. It's worked good for pick up off the garbage. It's all right. So I'll just shut the light off and let the air pump and run overnight. Hopefully it clears up in the morning. If it doesn't clear up in the morning, I'm gonna have to put more media in the media box, but it's okay. It's quite cute, isn't it? Anyway, thanks.